I'm Stijn Creemers from the Netherlands. I'm 37 years, and I'm now in a small city in the Netherlands called Den Bosch. But I'm from Eindhoven, which is a tech city in the south of the Netherlands. I'm in the food service industry for 10 years now. I went to university for healthcare, but it was not really my thing, so I only did it for 1 year. And after that, I found out that hospitality and things around it were really my thing. So I did higher hotel management education. Well, after studying for 7 or 8 years, I found out that working in hospitality industry was not really my thing. So I started out as a consultant. I got an offer from the company I work for now. I'm working here for more than 7 years already. And I now work for Dutch healthcare organizations. There's not a day the same in my life, and that's what I love about it. So I would say people who inspire me are people who do things in another way, like who dare to do things in another way. For me, the projects which are the best projects are the projects I can do from A to Z. A first chat with the client, and then we develop a vision, and then we develop the concepts, and we also implement everything. These projects, they take like 2 years or something. Yeah. But it's really good to see it like developing from A to Z and to really help the organization to grow and develop. That you should always try to find the question behind the question. My advice to my clients and also to other people in my life would be to keep it simple. Sometimes things are more easy than you think, and then you can, you can imagine. Well, I think the last 10 years, I told people around me and my family that I would love to have like a bed and breakfast one day, maybe in an ancient castle in the south of France or something. And I would be the chef then, because I love to cook. I'm not a chef, but I love to cook. And my motto is keep it simple. It won't surprise you. And I also like to construct things and like be the handyman, do things in the building like that. So that's also the reason for choosing like an ancient building or an ancient castle. I really love Italian cuisine. You can wake me up for a pizza. If you order, like for example, a pasta in the Netherlands, it has like 25 ingredients. And if you order a pasta in Italy, it has maybe 4 or 5 ingredients, and all the flavors and the textures, they're all perfect. London. And the reason is I was in London quite a few times because I also did some inspirational tours with my clients in London. And I love the diversity in the city. I love the concepts with a raw character. For me, like London is maybe the only city in Europe that really is a worldwide city. Going for lunch in the Jane. And the Jane is a restaurant of Sergio Herman in Antwerp, Belgium. Yeah, I love this guy for who he is, doing his things like a maniac. It's all so perfect what he's doing, and he's also focused on his design and the colors and everything. I was lucky to be there, I think 5 years ago. And I made a reservation for this year in March, but unfortunately the chain was closed. But in the chain, every ingredient has its own meaning, and everything has a goal on the plate, and that's, for me, that's really cool. And also, the place is not really formal, so the people, the servants are walking around in jeans and sneakers, and there's pretty loud music, and there's also, like, in the beginning it's a bit soft and slow music, but during the course it's getting louder, and there's more beat and more aggression in the music. So everything has a meaning, has a goal in the gym. That's something I really love. So during this period in March, April, May, and also now, because we're in like an intelligent lockdown again, all the restaurants have to be closed. And what I really like about some restaurants is that they do takeaway and delivery, because that's still possible. There are a lot of restaurants who really do great at this. They have a small menu. A lot of time also thinking about how can we do this in a sustainable way. So not putting napkins and cutlery in it, but asking you, do you need it? Do you have it at home? And so it's also good that some restaurants think about these things and improve things also for our environment. Well, my girlfriend and I were not living together. I think 5 days per week we cook together, or we go out for dinner, or we eat somewhere else. And 2 days a week I cook for myself. And when I cook for myself, I always make like a green curry, a Thai green curry. So even though I'm in the food service industry and I like cooking, when I cook for myself, I always make the same dish, because I love it and it has all the ingredients I need.